Hello, fire signs. Let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all fire signs. It's like a bonus. And then there's going to be a separate spread for every fire sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please share, like, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all fire signs. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Fool, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Magician, clarified by the Sun, and we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know, you could be dealing with absolutely any zodiac sign, fire signs. As a matter of fact, every single fire sign is represented here. Let me explain that real quick. The Fool could be an Aries, right? It's an Aries major arcana card. The Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as many, many different zodiac signs, and Sagittarius is one of them because of Jupiter. And the Sun is a Leo major arcana card. So you guys are all here. You're all here. So what I decided to do, I decided to forget about particular zodiac signs and interpret it intuitively. So what's going on here? It feels like some kind of an accomplishment. Some kind of an accomplishment that's about to take place maybe before this weekend. And now you're deciding what you want to do next. Or maybe you are being promoted, or maybe you're being offered a job, or maybe you're winning in some kind of a sporting event, right? That's what the Six of Wands is. It is a kind of accomplishment, recognition, being promoted, being hired, winning in a sport, or what have you. Okay, so this card came out first. And the rest of the spread is something new that's about to start as a result of that 601. Some of you, maybe you're graduating. Maybe you took a course. Maybe you're picking up some certificate or what have you for your job, or you're adding something to your resume. You're adding something to your skill set. And based on that, there's going to be more doors open in front of you. Because the remaining spread, it's some kind of a new beginning. Some kind of a new beginning, an amazing new beginning. But again, it's based on that 6 of Wands. Right? The Fool clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, it's something new. Or maybe you're going to try something new. You're going to decide to try something new. Because the Fool could be a card of taking a leap of faith. It is a card of trying new things. Right? Taking a bit of a risk even. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely a start of some sort, some kind of a new beginning. Okay? The Magician clarified by the Sun. The Magician is a card of manifestation. It's also a card of taking action. So you've got all the tools you need at your disposal. Right? You've got everything you need. Or if one thing doesn't work, try another thing. If one approach doesn't work, think of a different approach. The Sun clarifying it is a card of clarity, and it's the happiest card in the deck. Alright? Those 4 cards, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the Sun, they're all major arcana cards. Fantastic, amazing major arcana cards. Most of which are talking about some kind of a new beginning. Okay? And the Nine of Cups, on the bottom of the deck is the second minor arcana card, but it is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. It is a card of a wish come true. Alright? Fire sign, so yeah, looks awesome. Congrats. Aries, we have the Hermit, we have the Four of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo, we also have Water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is one interesting reading, Aries. First of all, we are right in the middle of the Virgo birthday season, and the Hermit, the first card that came out, is a Virgo major arcana card. Alright? So keep that in mind. We also have a rejection. Right after the Hermit, the Four of Cups. It is a card of a rejection. Alright? And it's kind of symbolic that it's clarified by the Page of Cups. Right? Because you see how the Page of Cups is offering a cup. Right? And in the Four of Cups, we do see a person sitting there, and there's a cup being offered. There's a cup coming from the cloud. Right? And that's the cup that's being rejected. Right? However, the Knight of Cups, the next card that came out, is clarified by the Nine of Cups. Alright? So for some of you, perhaps somebody's going to make an attempt, right, to ask you out, to invite you, maybe apologize to you, and you may reject it. And after that, when they try again, right, then you may consider it. It could be the other way around. It could be the other way around, Aries, right? But maybe a Virgo wants you to come to their birthday, and maybe they're going to invite you, and you may either not have enough time to go, you may have other plans, or you may just simply reject this first offer, but then they will try again, and then you'll say, okay, I'll come. All right, I'll come to your birthday. Or it could be the other way around. All right, most importantly, yeah, the Knight of Cups clarified by the Nine of Cups. Those two cards came out at the end, right? And the Knight of Cups is like, for some of you, is like an upgrade from the Page of Cups. A better apology, a bigger apology, or better invitation, or somebody is going to come up with something better to ask you out on a date or something like that. All right, and the Nine of Cups, clarifying that is a card of a satisfaction. So maybe 2 times is the charm. Or it could be an apology, right, for some of you. Some of you could be dealing with 2 different people, and you may reject one, but then accept another person, go out with a second person. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, this card qualifies as many different things, right? For some of you, it's a repeat or restart of a cycle. So if somebody's going to apologize to you again, you may reject their initial apology, but then their second apology will resonate with you, and you'll decide to give this person another chance. The Wheel of Fortune is also a start of a cycle, right? Someone's birthday qualifies as a start of a cycle, but because it's a new year, a new cycle starting for them, or it's simply a start of a new cycle with a new person. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely about love, because when I do my weekly highlight readings, they could be about anything, but this one is definitely about love, right? So maybe 2 times is the charm. All right, cool. Leo, we have the Page of Wands clarified by the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Cups. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. It feels like good news, Leo. Good news, right? This reading doesn't have to be about love. It can be, doesn't have to be. But it's like good news. Maybe you're applying for a job, and they will let you know that you're hired, right? And that's what makes you feel like you've won. Maybe you're being promoted, and perhaps another person or other people are also up for a promotion, but you are getting that promotion. You could be literally winning at something. You could be recognized. The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it is a card of victory, success, recognition, overcoming something, completing something, achieving something. All right. The Page of Wands clarified by the Five of Swords. The Page of Wands is a card of communication. It's a message. But it's clarified by the Five of Swords. All right? The Five of Swords is a card of like an ugly fight, or victory at any cost. Victory at any cost. Right? For some of you, if you're getting a new job, maybe you will give the news to your existing employer, and they're not going to be happy about it. But, you do what you got to do, Leo. Right? So maybe with the Page of Wands, this is you giving your 2-week notice to your existing employer because you got a new job offer. Okay? For others of you, if you are if you run your own business, and maybe you're competing for a contract, maybe you're winning that contract. All right? For others of you, if it is about love, maybe you have multiple people interested in you. All right? And there's going to be a loser and there's going to be a winner. Okay? We do have a couple of aces. Those 2 aces could be talking about the same thing. It's just a way of the universe to say, yes, this is it right here. It's worth your time. You're winning. All right? So the Ace of Wands is a fire sign indicator. Well, you're a fire sign yourself. Okay? And the Ace of Wands is a very fiery, very enthusiastic ace, very passionate ace. And again, you could be getting passionate about the job, about a contract, about some kind of a new beginning, or you could be getting passionate about another person. Right? And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. So another ace. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, right? It's a financial ace. The Nine of Cups clarifying it is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. Okay, so you could be also chosen or selected for something. It doesn't have to be a promotion. You could just be chosen or selected for something. But perhaps others also won in it, but you're winning, you're getting it. All right, overall, yeah, there's a bit of a twist to the story with that Five of Swords in the beginning, but you do what you gotta do, Leo. You're winning. You're getting something, and you'll feel really good about it. All right? Cool. Sagittarius, we have the Ten of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Cups, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Aquarius on the table, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. I got a little confession to make, Sagittarius. I really hesitated to clarify that Knight of Cups, but then I was like, I'm really curious, and the Ace of Cups showed up, clarifying it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone. The Ten of Cups, the very first card that came out, it is the happily ever after card. It could, maybe you're already in a family, maybe you already have a family, maybe you're going to like a family-oriented event. It could be someone's wedding, someone's engagement party, someone's housewarming party. It could be a birthday, but perhaps it's not just family members invited, but guests like friends are also coming, right? A family member may introduce you to someone. Because what's interesting is that at the end we do have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups, right? As you can see, as I already mentioned. There's going to be a very emotional, very loving, very romantic gesture. Or somebody is going to confess their love to you, if it's something new. Okay, one of those. Definitely a very romantic gesture, very romantic. Did I mention it's going to be a very romantic gesture? Well, you get the idea. But the first card that came out is the Ten of Cups. Like I said, you could be meeting somebody at that type of an event, or maybe a family member will invite you, will introduce you, right? The Six of Pentacles in the middle, it is a card of generosity. It is a card of an equal give and take. It's a really good card, right? Maybe somebody who, if it is a new person entering your life, maybe they will also they're going to be very generous. Like they may tell you they love you, but they may also take you to a very fancy restaurant, or they may, take you somewhere and shell out a chunk of change for that event, or what have you. The Star on the bottom of the deck, it is a card of a wish come true. Or maybe an Aquarius you're dealing with, but it is a wish come true. So this is such a beautiful, amazing reading, Sagittarius. Do expect a very loving, romantic gesture. Okay? If it is somebody you're already married to, or somebody you're already in a relationship with, maybe it's just they want to show you love. Maybe they haven't done it in a while, and they want to show you how much they appreciate you, how much they love you. All right? Cool.